Hello everybody and welcome to another quick car review here with dubizzle Cars. In this series we show you the latest cars in the Middle East. We show you a thing or two about them, but more importantly, we tell you what you need to know. I'm Chris and this is the new Lexus IS. For 2021, Lexus has given the IS a fresh face, and you can see that from the large grille. And well, this is the norm nowadays, so you're gonna have to get used to it. We have LED headlights on either side. We have these black aero inlets to make the car look wider. We've also got the F Sport package on this car, so that adds a black lip at the front. It adds black 19-inch alloys, black side skirts, and as we continue down the back of the car here, you can see the crisp and broad lines that give the car so much character. But probably the most prolific change on the back of the car is the rear LED light bar. Now when you step your foot on the brake, the entire thing lights up. With the F Sport package you get the black rear diffuser, the rear spoiler, and two real exhaust pipes at the back. So with the boot you've got three options to open it. You have one inside, one via the key, and one via the boot itself. And we'll just press it here on the boot. It's fully manual, there's no automation here whatsoever. As you can see, it's quite a sizable boot, plenty of space to put things in there, and if you want extra space, you can fold the seats flat there as well. For about, they look about 60-40 actually. So if you're doing sizable shopping, there's plenty of space. Inside the IS 350 for 2021, we have space for 5, as we have in the previous generations. And as you can see, it's been revamped. We have plenty of new features to look around, but when I tell you about the seats are comfortable, they hug you nice and tight, even for a bigger person like me. Powered on this side, powered on that side as well. We have memory here. Cooled seats, no heated seats, which is absolutely fantastic because there's not much of a point for them. So let's check out some features, shall we? First of all, keyless start. We'll start the engine as well. See, the wheel comes towards me. The seat also moves as well, but I've got it in my desired position already. New for 2021 is this. I don't know if you can quite catch it, if you did there or not, but the entire speedo when you start the car up actually moves to the right, which is quite a cool feature. New for this one as well, we have the touchscreen infotainment system up front. We have this awful mouse pad that I'm so glad I don't have to use it anymore, that I can use the touch here instead to operate the navigation system and Bluetooth and whatever. It also has Apple CarPlay as well, supposedly Android Auto, but yet I can't get it to work. It's also got a slimmer, sleeker design here in the center console, which for a driver just, I don't know why, it just feels right. It just feels everything is where it should be. It's very easy to reach buttons, it's very easy, and it's comfortable. In the back here, space for 3, because again, it is a 5-seater. 2 on either side, it's relatively comfortable. I think if you add a third person though, it's going to be quite a tight squeeze. But if you haven't got the second person here, we have our typical armrest with cup holders that seem to be very difficult to get out. There they are, they work marvellously, don't they? Space back here is, well, it's all right. It's not compromised, but it does sit quite low because the car has that sporty nature to it, so it's quite low slung at the back here. It's still comfortable though. We're now driving the IS around, and driving the car you can see that Lexus have really improved the handling, the ride quality just feels so much better. It's also very ergonomically designed for the driver here, and it just feels so right. We've also got 3 configurable modes here. We've got Eco, which you turn to the left, we've got Normal, and then we have Sport. So Eco mode makes the car more frugal, but then at the same time if you put your foot down nothing really happens. Normal, it's just normal and you can customize it to an extent. But Sport, when you put there, you get better throttle response, you get a nicer sound inside the cockpit as well, but of course you'll be spending a bit more on fuel. Right, so under the bonnet, and this is the IS 350, we have a 3.5 litre V6 petrol engine. Rated at 311 horsepower, it sends power to the rear wheels via an 8-speed automatic gearbox with manual shifting modes as well, that you can shift via the shifter itself or via the paddle shifters. It will do 0 to 100 in 6 seconds, or just over about 6.1 seconds, and for what it is, it's very impressive. From a pricing point of view, this car starts at 175,000 dirhams, that includes VAT. But this model here, as this is the fully loaded one, top of the range, this is 245,000 dirhams, and for that, you do get your bang for your buck, and it certainly is a car to consider. The engine is bulletproof, it's reliable, this car will last you probably a lifetime, so you can't really go wrong with a Lexus, and the AC is absolutely phenomenal. That wraps up another quick car review here on dubizzle Cars. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.